Welcome to the show, everyone. I am so excited about networking with everybody out there. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. My first guest has been on with me once before. Anyone that is a homeowner or knows someone that has a home, that owns a home, you need to listen up to this. I have with me Tim Orshellen, and he is the CEO of HomeLyfe. We just heard your ad. I want you to tell everybody a little bit about what it is that you do.
Well, thank you, Carol. Glad to be on again. What we do at HomeLyfe, very simply, is we save roofs. That's what we do. So, we've got a lot of different things happening in our economy, in our world today. We've got a lot of stuff happening in the insurance business, and there's been a lot of devastation, not only in Florida, but in California in 2024. Insurance rates are no doubt going up, and we put together a program that can help homeowners through a very difficult time if they're having an issue with their roof.
Well, let me tell you something. I know you say that you save roofs, and you do. But you also save homeowners because you save them money in the long run.
Yes, we do. We save. We have a brand new product that I'm going to discuss here in a little bit here, but we can save homeowners 80% on a replacement cost of a roof and extend the life of their current asphalt shingle roof anywhere from 10 to 15 years.
Now, you have a lot to talk about with insurance companies right now. And that's really a buzzword. Insurance companies right now is a buzzword in our world today. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, if you just look at what's happened in 2024, you've got, the hurricanes Helene and Milton down in Florida. That price tag on those two hurricanes has approached over $25 billion in physical damage. They anticipate the overall economic loss to that region probably to be over $100 billion by the time it's said and done. And then, of course, the California wildfires, and all of our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families over there who've lost their homes or been affected by it in some way. That is approaching $57 billion in physical property damage, and they anticipate that the overall economic impact on that's going to be well over $250 billion, which will be that'll rank it as the number one, the worst fire devastation we've had in U.S. history. So there's been a lot of things that have been coming out. This is, you can go take what I say today, go on Google and do your own research. But if anybody's followed it, there's a couple insurance companies out there, and I'm not picking on any single one of them, but they just don't want to cover roofs anymore, especially when it comes to if you're wildfires, the higher cost of construction and labor shortages have made it almost impossible because folks, don't take care of their roofs the way they're supposed to.
Do we know how to?
Oh yeah, I think, here in Arizona, most people are, I think it's more that we live in a state where the sun shines well over 300 days a year. And if you live in the Midwest, you know when it hails, you know when you have a tornado, you know when you have these high winds. We do have monsoon season, but I think it's just kind of more out of sight, out of mind. Right. When it comes out here. People come out here to retire, to enjoy the sun. And I would say, 9 times out of 10, by the time there's a real issue with a roof, it's too late. In other words, now you're really going to spend some extra money on getting your roof system back in working order.
Well, you even mentioned before we came on that people really honestly should have their roofs inspected at least once a year.
Yes, absolutely. And they should have it not only inspected, but they should have it inspected by a certified roof inspector.
I want you to talk about that because you have a program that you have, and I would like you to talk a little bit about that and about the people who do all of this, for you, the roof inspections and how they are certified.
Absolutely. So one thing that we looked at when we started HomeLyfe is how do we kind of disrupt the roofing industry. It's been the same for 50 years. And so what the first thing that we've done is we looked at some, not only just homeowners, but realtors, landlords, property managers, and even insurance companies, insurance carriers. If they would like to know more about our program, this is how it works. So we decided that if we're going to send people out to actually do a roof inspection, that they should be certified. So all of our field operation team are NRCIA certified roof inspectors. The NRCIA stands for the National Roofing Certification and Inspection Association. So they have all been through the classwork, as you will. And so what we like to do first and foremost, and it's free, we do just give us a call, or you can actually go online at HomeLyfe, HomeLyfe.net, and you can actually sign up there, and we'll be happy to come out. We perform what's called a 2-zone inspection, and we do that complimentary. And yes, we do get up on your roof and take a look at the top of your roof, but where we really find old and new leaks in a roof system is in the attic. So if we do have access to your attic, that is the most important part of the inspection.
Now, first of all, I also want to just mention something. When I started the show off saying if you're a homeowner, but you also can own a business. You're both residential and commercial.
Yeah, we HomeLyfe, we are licensed, bonded, and insured residential and commercial roofers.
The best thing to do is to go up onto the website. First of all the information is there. And with the website is home, and then it's life is spelled LYFE.net. Make sure you go to .net. And there's like a little toggle button, and all you have to do is go there and push it, and it'll be the Go Nano roof quote that you're going to get immediately.
Absolutely. So what is Go Nano? And so I found Go Nano out of necessity for my own home several years ago. It is a proprietary and patented product. It is a nanotechnology that actually will extend the life of an asphalt shingle roof anywhere from 10 to 15 years, based on condition, of course. And it will cost you 20% of what an actual roof replacement will cost you. And so we want to offer that to all of our customers. And then we go even better than that, because we know that a lot of people need help out there. And so if we have to do any minor repairs, we'll send our roofing team out there to get those done for you. We have over 80 years of experienced roofers on our staff. And once we get those repairs done, and if we want to move forward with the Go Nano treatment to help extend the life of that roof, we do that. And then when we are done, 50% of that cost actually goes into what we call our HomeLyfe RSA. And the RSA stands for Roof Savings Account. So we give you 50% of your cost back toward a brand new roof when those shingles have actually reached their lifespan.
Well, I'll tell you something, it's pretty amazing. You did it out of a necessity. You found this product because you needed to, you had an issue with your roof.
I did.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk further about what that is. They are licensed, bonded, and insured. They are both residential and commercial. If you have not had your roof inspected, get it inspected ASAP. And also, if you are a real estate agent and you need a roof inspected, these are the people to call. That phone number to call them direct, it's 480-569-5753. Check them out on their website, which is HomeLyfe is spelled LYFE.net. Make sure you go to .net, and then just go to that toggle button, and you'll get a Go Nano roof quote right away. And again, they do this 2-zone inspection that is complimentary to you. They do that for all of their clients. Again, you can call them direct at 480-569-5753. Go up onto the website. It is HomeLyfe, LYFE.net. Now, hang tight. We're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to keep on talking in this room because we're live here still in the room. We're live on Facebook.
Okay.
Are you okay with what we're doing?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's great. Just some things that I want to hit on.
Okay, go ahead.
Especially, if you're, we can talk about a couple of things with realtors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, to go through that program and how it will benefit them and get them to even more successful closings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because,
That's a good idea.
Because I want to talk about our 10-year warranty, and I'd like to talk about the roof credit and how it transfers to the new homeowner.
Yeah, I want to, when we're done, I have an idea. Okay. Yeah.
Just follow your lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, when you're talking about property management, the number one capital expense is the roofs. Whether it's apartment buildings, HOAs, landlords, we can help with that. And so not only will we be able to extend the life of your current roof, keep that money in your budget for other things.
The problem is, I think that people always wait till something goes wrong,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that's what we want to talk about
Right.
too at some point, you know, and a lot of us don't like this word, but it's probably the most important thing that people should do all the time is maintenance, 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 right?
And so one of the things that we want to really punch on here is that once you become a customer of HomeLyfe, we come out and see you every year free of charge.
Well, that's something you should say.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm setting you up for it.
I got you.
So in other words, you know, when I say that we're a different roofing company, we are.
Okay.
Because you know what, we care for the customer. Are we going to treat your roof the way it should be treated? Absolutely. But we want to be, we want to be your first call whenever you need anything, because especially with insurance today, you need a pro like us on your side to help you navigate this. So not only do we have the NRCI inspectors, but we also have some public adjusters that are coming online at the beginning of this quarter. So.
Good deal.
Yeah, so we want to be able to be the full boat for you for you know, anything that you need when it comes to your roof. But don't wait. You need to call us now. Let us come out there, take a look at your roof, see what it needs, and give you a go now quote. You're going to be glad that you did.
Right.
At least you know what's available.
And I think that's what I like about this show is that the people get to hear that they would never have heard it possibly anywhere else, even if it's quickly on the news or what have you. I mean, they tune in here for that, right? They know that there's going to be stuff here that they've never heard before.
And for me, it was based out of necessity. Moved into a new home, had a 15-year-old roof. Monsoon hit, next thing you know, I thought it was falling apart. And so I had 3 roofers come out and look at my roof. And every one of them said I needed a new roof. I just didn't buy it. That's why I started looking for a solution. That's when I found it. And so I just want to share that with everybody.
Okay. Share your story. And I'm going to tell you about that in a minute, afterwards.
And I don't know if you want to go over this, but that's a real thing, right?
If we can. I'm going to try and get to it all.
I know. It's a lot.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, when you think about roofs, you want to think about HomeLyfe. That's what you want. You want to right away call them, and there's a real reason for that. And tell them, Tim, exactly what you just said to me while we were on a break.
Well, because, you know, we're in the business of helping customers, you know what I mean? My wife and I downsized into a smaller home, and I knew that when I bought the home, I had a 15-year-old roof on it. Monsoon season crept up on me really quickly, and after that first monsoon, I just had granules all around my house, and I was flipping out a little bit because you know, the expense, the roof in my house was going to cost me probably around $25,000 for a replacement, and I had 3 roofers, different roofers, all come out, and they were up there less than 5 minutes, and they all came down and they said, "Mr. Orslund, you need a new roof." And I just did not buy it, so I started putting in the time and energy and looking for a solution, and that's when I found Go Nano. It is a Canadian-based company. They recently just came to the United States about 3 years ago, and after about 3 months, I got my contract right with them, and I bought the rights to sell their product and distribute their product here in Arizona. And that's what we based our whole company on, is basically saving roofs.
And tell them what that Go Nano does.
So Go Nano is a nanotechnology, and the nanoparticles are 30,000 times smaller than a hair follicle. So it's not a sealant, okay? It's not even a coating. Those would be like putting whipped cream on top of pumpkin pie. It just sits on top of the pie, doesn't do anything actually to the pie, right? These nanoparticles, once they are applied to your asphalt shingle roof, within the first 24 hours, they actually make their way to the center of the asphalt shingle tile, where the molecular transaction binds all the molecules in that tile together and tile to tile. So it gives you a very, very not only strong barrier, it makes your roof 100% hydrophobic. It stops the aging process immediately, stops granular loss, and protects it from the high monsoon winds and hail as well.
And it starts with a 2-point, what did you call it, a 2-zone inspection.
Yep.
It starts with that, and that's what you want first, is have them go up there and check out the roof, and then what happens?
Yeah, we're happy to help, so that's what we do. So give us a call or go online and go ahead and just get signed up. We'll give you a jingle and set it up, and we'll have our guys, one or two of our team members come out there to give you that inspection. Once that inspection is done, if the roof qualifies, and I will tell you that 80 to 90% of asphalt shingle roofs do not need to be replaced, which means that 80-90% of asphalt shingle roofs do qualify for our Go Nano product line. If we move forward with that, it's very simple. It costs 20% of a roof replacement. It will give you that extra 10 to 15 years, based on the condition of your roof, of course, but that'll be in your report. Once we're done with that, we actually give you a 10-year warranty on that product. And we also give you 50% of the Go Nano treatment cost immediately, automatically goes into your HomeLyfe RSA, which is a roof savings account. Both the 10-year warranty and the roof savings account both transfer to the new homeowner. So if you're in the real estate business, this is an excellent way to button up that roof system before you put it on the market and list it for sale.
That phone number to call them is 480-569-5753. Go up onto the website. It's HomeLyfe. It's LYFE.net. And just go to the toggle button and go to that nano roof quote. You'll get it right away. Again, both residential and commercial. It's a no-charge 2-zone inspection that it's going to start with. Let's talk a little bit about, I wanted to talk about more, go back to your, the annual follow-ups. Oh, you know, you believe in what you do. So tell them what you do.
Absolutely. So, again, we're just here to help you. If you've got any, if you're having issues with your insurance company, I can tell you right now that a lot of insurance companies, based on what started back in 2023 with hurricanes down in Florida, a lot of insurance companies are actually, they really don't want to insure roofs anymore, especially because a lot of these roofs are aging. People have not taken care of their roofs, and they're seeing that, they're all out, they're all about algorithms, and so they know that there's a big expense coming up with that. And so they've gone to what's called like the 2% rule. And so what they'll do is your roof will no longer be part of your homeowner's insurance policy. It will be put on a separate policy. And your new deductible, or I should say your new roof deductible, will be anywhere from 2 to 3% of the insured value of your home. So if you own a $400,000 house, your roof deductible is now $8,000.
You might as well just do it yourself, right?
They would call that self-insure.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why we put together a program here that actually helps you do that. We actually have another product that we didn't talk about, which is it's an optional, it's our 5-year leak-free roof certification. So if you ever have a leak, you call us, we just come out and fix it for free.
Wow.
But when you become a customer of HomeLyfe, you become an endeared friend. I mean, we want to be there for all your roofing needs and any of your home maintenance needs as well. And we'll come out every year, what we call on your Go Nano birthday, the day that we install the Go Nano product onto your roof, and give you a free inspection every year to make sure that your roof is leak free.
What I hear from you more than anything is about service, about taking care of the clients and making sure it's all about them and saving them money, right?
Absolutely.
And with everything that's going on, it makes sense to at least have a consultation with them, call them and find out what's going on, and don't be proactive. I think this is the biggest thing that people need to learn, and I know you guys are, you put things off and they say, oh yeah, gotta do that. No, be proactive. It's all about that. We're coming up to, again, another hot summer, right?
Yep. 2 summers ago we were smashing records, and then last summer we smashed those records. So you got to understand, we've got, when your roof is up there and it's just baking in that sun all year long, especially though in those 5 months during the summertime, we're reaching temperatures of 115 to 120 degrees. Your roof's actually at 160 degrees, and so it's just baking. Then you add on a bunch of water from a monsoon, okay, you dump a bunch of water on there, and then the 120-degree sun comes out, you might as well be putting your roof in an oven.
Right.
I mean, it just bakes, and that's what makes your asphalt shingle tiles brittle. We can actually reverse that. Okay?
That's the whole point. I think that what they really need to understand is how that nano product works.
It's amazing, and it will actually rejuvenate your tiles. That 80 years of roofing experience that we have on our team, these are gentlemen that our vice president of field operations, been in the roofing business for 30 years. He's never seen an asphalt shingle tile come back to life, and it was absolutely. He had to train his mind to think differently after seeing that.
After you put the product on, it's within 24 hours that now it's doing its thing?
Oh yeah, within 24 hours. And it actually, within 24 hours, you can go back up on your roof. We don't want anybody going back there because it has to do its thing within the first 24 hours. And then over about the next 6 days is when the molecular process is completed, but you don't see that. That's inside the tiles.
So, but it does start with that inspection, the roof inspection, and you want everyone to be calling you. And then when you're thinking about a roof, you're gonna think of HomeLyfe. That phone number to call them direct, it's 480-569-5753. Go up onto the website, it's HomeLyfe, L-Y-F-E, so home, L-Y-F-E.net, and go to the Go Nano Roof Quote, and you're gonna get a quote right away. Both residential and commercial. And you service the entire valley?
Yes, we do.
You do.
Absolutely.
And again, if you are a real estate agent and you want that closing to close sooner,
Yeah, or just make it easier. I mean, just we make it very seamless and very smooth. And if you need us to get out there and do an emergency roof repair or something like that, we're happy to be a partner with you.
that phone number to call again is 480-569-5753. What it would be your final words for today? What do you want for everybody to know?
That, you know what, we're here for you. I mean, at the end of the day, businesses don't buy from businesses, people buy from people. And we're here to help. And not everybody, if you're having trouble with your insurance company or you're not sure if you're getting the real deal or you needed a second opinion, we have a gentleman on staff that does all quality assurance.
I love when people come on and at the last second tell me something like,
Yeah.
so second opinion, that's so important. Now, listen up everyone, if you get some kind of a inspection, I'll get that right, you should have a second opinion. Do you agree with that?
And you should have a second quote. Let us come back behind there and give you our honest opinion, and we'll tell you the truth and what's going on with the roof. Again, I got into this business to help people.
Well, it sounds like it to me because you had a situation and now you were so excited, you just wanted to tell everyone. I know you've been on, Channel 12, I think it's coming up?
We've been on we just did a spot on Channel 12, and before that was, that's another big piece here too, is sustainability. So what people don't understand is when they have their roof redone, these asphalt shingles go into the ground and it takes over 300 to 400 years for those to decompose.
And where do they dump them? Listen up, everyone.
A lot of the unlicensed folks will take them out into the desert and just dump them out there for wildlife to eat and get sick.
Where we live. It's terrible.
Yep.
Give them a call. Their phone number is 480-569-5753.
Thank you, Carol.